Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Part von Fire Emblem Three Houses. Wir machen sofort weiter. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wo ich das letzte Mal gespeichert habe. Ich glaube, wir hatten da gerade Cornelia bezwungen. Und Edelgard meinte irgendwie so, ey, es ist jetzt kommt der finale Kampf, aber ich glaube, da kommt noch ein Kampf davor. Also so richtig final wird es noch nicht. Ich glaube, wir haben noch 2 Kapitel vor uns, wenn ich mich nicht täusche. Genau, wir sind erst bei Kapitel 16. Und fangen jetzt mit Kapitel 17 an. Und ich glaube, es gibt 18 Kapitel, das heißt 2 Kapitel noch. Vielleicht so 4 Parts noch. 5. Aber wir werden sehen. Komm, nicht lang schnacken. Los jetzt. Ich bin richtig aufgeregt, weil ich vor den Kämpfen echt Bammel habe.
What turn of events has brought you so suddenly to Garreg-Mach, Uncle?
Well, my business in the old Alliance territory had roughly finished. I wanted to see the face of my niece, who so bravely took Aryan Road. I have heard that it was done with truly magnificent tact, and that you even deceived some of your allies.
I'm happy to have earned your praise. However, to say that I deceived my allies is a bit misleading. I despise leaks of information, and there may have been a church rat hiding amongst our ranks.
Ah, I see. However, there are some unfortunate consequences. Cornelia surely planned to betray them, but she has been struck down. Truly wasteful meddling. Unless... was it your intention to kill her?
Indeed, we came only to kill our enemies. She used a terrible magic weapon. Dolls that she could move and fight with. Did you know about them?
Well now, if that were the case, would it not have been better to keep her as an ally? If you are only capable of such imprudence, this dark cloud might hang over the Empire's future as well.
Thank you for your concern. However, I will sweep aside any darkness that comes our way.
I will be praying. Praying that the Empire will not become another Aryan Road.
Another Aryan Road? Just what do you mean?
I must take my leave now. Farewell.
Boah, ich kann den nicht leiden, ne? Ey, mit dem stimmt was nicht.
Lady Edelgard, there you are. We just received some truly shocking news. It is said that pillars of light have rained from the heavens and disintegrated Aryan Road.
Disintegrated?
Why would he do that? Was Lord Arundel just here? So that would mean...
Hubert, give me the full report.
My apologies. I, of all people, should be able to control my discomposure. The pillars of light descended and exploded, resulting in the complete destruction of the main building and the north wall. It is believed that all key people within House Row, including its leader, were killed. Of the Imperial officers and men we kept at Aryan Road, about a third are unaccounted for.
It can't be true. So, this is my uncle's trump card. In exchange for striking down Cornelia, he has destroyed Aryan Road.
Perhaps we acted too soon in our disposal of Cornelia.
No. If we'll be fighting them soon, there's no disadvantage to weakening their forces. It's also extremely valuable that we forced them to show their hand. Hubert, the investigation you made into the legend of Aelin, the Valley of Torment, this is likely what took place back then as well.
Yes. The probability is high. North of Garreg-Mach, there is a valley where the earth is always aflame. Once javelins of light fell from the sky there. They pierced the earth and set the forest ablaze, creating a land of torment. We believed it may have been the work of the goddess. But it was actually an attack by those who slither in the dark. That sums up all that we know.
By gifting us that knowledge, those who died at Aryan Road will not have died in vain.
Indeed. It would be good to control the flow of this information.
True. We'll conceal this from everyone as best we can. I trust you, my teacher.
Was, der Onkel hat uns hintergangen.
I'm sure everyone has heard about what transpired at Aryan Road. The church has displayed their cowardice by indiscriminately using forbidden practices to kill the residents there. Their victims also include members of House Rome, the Imperial Army, and many, many more.
According to our investigation, the forbidden attack that destroyed Aryan Road cannot be used again so quickly. Even so, we cannot delay our efforts. We must put a stop to all of this by the end of next month. The leader of one of the Imperial factions has already initiated an attack on the Fraldarius territory lost by Rodrigue. Soon, all obstacles blocking our path to Ferdiad will have vanished.
A cornered animal is at its most deadly. We must move quickly. Next, we march through the Tailtean Plains. After that, we destroy Ferdiad. At that time, complete Imperial control over Fodlan will finally be a reality.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement! Bring on the battle!
I understand that a confrontation is inevitable. Still, I wonder if there's some path we could take that would cause less suffering.
This is the only path for the goal we are reaching for. And so we must keep walking on it. We are walking down the path to a better tomorrow.
A cornered church? Well, count me out from any forbidden sorcery that can destroy whole cities. If only there was an easier way to get more information on crests and relics.
You are as negative as usual, Linhardt. We have but one order: to emerge victorious.
We're going to win this. We really are. After all, if we lose, everything will be terrible forever. Oh, no way. We can't
Wir
let
werden
that
nicht
happen.
verlieren.
There's a lot to worry about, but I'm sure it will all work out. We'll win no matter what!
Wir werden das so lange machen, bis wir so lange probieren, bis es funktioniert. Was soll denn schon passieren? Also echt jetzt?
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge. With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital. They plot to send troops toward now vulnerable House Fraldarius territory and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
Ja, warum nicht, ne? Muss die Stadt sich dann auch erstmal dagegen wehren. Aber okay, das sind jetzt noch so vielleicht 2, 4, Part 5. Maximal 6. Let's Play vorbei. Was mache ich?
So, Aryan Road has fallen. Rodrigue, Felix, Ingrid. I swear that I will not allow your deaths to be in vain.
The scouts have just now returned. Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital. Are you certain about this, Dimitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on. And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable. I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice. I have no objection. However,
there is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone. I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so, if we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailtean Plains. The same plains where the so-called divine Seros defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago. And about 400 years ago, the hero Lu created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial Army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Seros, we would likely come up short. The Kingdom's army and House Blathid are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
And you must know that, at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from the battlefield.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us. But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can. Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines. Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet. Please, don't get yourself killed trying to protect me. Until the very end, we'll survive this trial together. Understood?
Natürlich. Ich meine, wir können so oder so nicht sterben, da ich ja auf einfach spiele, auf Anfänger und den Modus habe, wo man nicht sterben kann. Also ist das redundant, meine Damen. Linhard, bleibst du. Ja, die. Was sagt denn dein Glaubensstatus? 71%. Glaube C. Das, was ich will. Na gut. Happy braucht auch Glaube A, damit ich sie zu Rimor machen kann, ne? Aber die hat ja auch, glaube ich. Naja, gut. Wir werden mal gucken. Also Examen wird wahrscheinlich jetzt erstmal gar keiner machen können. Deshalb gehen wir erkunden. Natürlich. Und natürlich reisen wir in das Abyssum. Festival, was da? Ein Schwertkunstturnier für ein Ultima-Siegel. Ja, warum nicht? Dichtung seltener Monster. Ja, ob das sich lohnt. Ja, nicht.
Professor. Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Was denn?
The war is careening headfirst toward its grand finale. Do me a favor and get through this mess alive, okay? After the dust settles, maybe I'll go on to guard other entrances in other parts of the world. I'm a dreamer, my friend. Always have been.
Und wollte schon immer die Sachen bewachen, oder wie? Oder wie muss ich mir das jetzt vorstellen?
Word is, Garrick Mock's starting to look like a real town again. With the Empire winning one battle after another, it seems like the end to the war is finally in sight. There's hope for recovery now, even for Abyss.
Hier was, ne? Schnitter. Schnitter wäre, glaube ich, auch ziemlich cool. Ich habe halt nicht so viele Gegenstände.
I hear there was a pretty spectacular battle up there recently, but we don't hear a lot about that stuff. There was a lot of talk when it first started, but 5 years on, it's just a fact of life. What? There have been lots of battles on the surface recently? I hadn't heard. See what I mean?
Yeah, seems like a lot of people from House Road died in Aryan Road. I know Edelgard is saying it's the church's fault, and she hasn't been shy to express that. But that doesn't seem right to me. You should ask Edelgard or Hubert. They'd know more than I do. Some think that all we have to do is take down Ferdia to end the war. But I don't think it's quite that simple.
Das auch nicht.
Nah, that's not. Nada.
Kann ich bei denen ein Spezialtraining machen? Warum nicht?
If we win this next battle, it won't just be a victory against the kingdom, but also the church. Maybe they'll all die. Even the people from the church who lied to me and locked me up. I don't care either way. If they died, I would say, well, that happened, and move on. I don't owe them my compassion. They've never shown me any. Nope, not my... Nope. 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 Nope.
Kann ich bei dir machen? Ich habe das jetzt mal gemacht, weil ich da Sterne kriegen könnte und das wollte ich mir dann doch noch nicht entgehen lassen. Ist ja mein Zauber ja doch gemacht. Und zurück zum Kloster. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich hier wirklich den kämpfen soll. Vielleicht sollte ich lieber eher so den Glauben und die Vernunft Prüfung machen so. Angenehmer? In die Sauna gehe ich eigentlich selten. Ne? Pizza.
The war is at its end. Has the time finally come that I might kill you? It is true. Those petulant fleas must be picked off one by one. They are nothing if not persistent.
Ich habe immer noch nicht verstanden, warum der mich umbringen will. Und was hast du ihm getan? Machst du? Nichts, was mich interessieren könnte. ...37 oder höher. Ich darf natürlich nicht teilnehmen. Probieren wir es. Aber da sie Assassine ist, kann sie vielleicht besser ausweichen. Die macht 18, die macht nur 22. Ich probiere es einfach mehr als... Dann kann ich sie nämlich jetzt einmal heilen. 17,28, ja. Weich aus, weich aus! Sehr gut. Nochmal. Ach, guck mal, die war auch Assassine. Lol. Jetzt kommt das Halbfinale 16:20. Oh, die hat nur Trefferchance 55. Mhm. Ey. Ja, gar keine. Die wird das nicht schaffen. Ich mach nur 16. Hm. Die schafft das sogar noch. Ich fasse es nicht. Huhu. Ja! Mensch, du bist wirklich ja stolz. Du bist so krass, Peter. Petra, du bist so krass, ey. Okay, dann laufen wir mal runter, laufen mal den Weg. Hi. Geh mal weg.
If we win this battle, it will be an end to the kingdom and to the church. Under the Empire, an era of peace would begin. Many people are cleaving to this notion, but I wonder if it would really end up as such.
Ah, wird es.
Such resolve. It's convincing to say the least. I wonder, was the collapse of Aryan Road really the church's doing? Or could it be that... Never mind me. Just thinking aloud. What?
Also ich brauche ungefähr noch 3 Aktionen. Dann funktioniert das, weil ich brauche ja eine Aktion fürs Essen, eine Aktion fürs Chorsingen und glaube ich hier für Gärtnern eine Aktion.
I have a fiancée back home, and I promised her I'd come back alive. No matter how tough the fight gets, I won't die. I have to survive and make it back to her.
Mhm. Und Pflanzen, keine Ahnung, hier. Wegen. Miezekatze. Nee, das wollte ich nicht. Der Miezekatze was geben. War hier hinten nicht noch erwähnen wollte?
I thought you were going to attack the kingdom capital, but you attacked Aryan Road instead? Well, you sure had me fooled. She's a tricksy one, that Lady Edelgard. But this time, you really are going for the capital, right? I wish you the best of luck.
Ja, danke schön. Werden wir brauchen, glaube ich. Kann auf jeden Fall nicht schaden.
Once you set out on your next mission, you won't be able to have a proper meal for a while, right? You should eat up while you can. Build up your physical strength to prepare for the mission. Let's see. Ah, did you want something? Sorry, I was a bit lost in thought. Or rather, I was thinking about work. My brother had sorted out all his personal affairs. Apparently, he'd forgotten about his work duties. So now I've got a ton more work on my plate. Oh, brother, why must you be so careless? Once this war is over, I'm gonna take a vacation and get some well-earned rest. Back home with my mother.
Ja, den kann sie auch mal sagen, dass ihr Sohn gestorben ist, ne? Die freut sich.
Almost to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad. Just imagine, the war might almost be over. But is it true that Aryan Road was annihilated? What in the world happened? What is the Saros Church, really? I always have, and I always will. We're almost, but is it true?
Nach verlorenen Item noch gucken. Dorothea braucht Vernunft, Petra braucht Vernunft. Wen könnten das helfen? Kaspar und Edelgard. Warum nicht?
I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ich hab geraten. Ja, was heißt geraten? So geraten nicht, aber. Anna, was willst du denn? Ich mag nicht mit dir reden.
Hey there.
Was würde denn der Schnitter?
Come back anytime.
Hi there.
Ja.
What do you require? Farewell.
No.
Welcome.
Ich möchte ganz gern verkaufen.
Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Das bleibt alles. Das brauchst du eine Kriegsachse.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Sims. Ich könnte nämlich mal ein bisschen mehr Energie brauchen.
Hello there.
Was hast du? Veredelungsstein.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Kannst mir ja leisten.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey,
Aber immer noch.
welcome.
Was du? Irgendwelche Samen.
Come again.
I need your help.
Seems like the war is gonna end soon. Once the dust settles, it'll be back to rolling in fat stacks of gold for me.
Wieder irgendwas. Ich nicht will.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The time has finally come to set out for the kingdom capital, Ferdiad. I thought the same thing last month, but I still can't believe the plan was to ambush Aryan Road. I know it couldn't be helped, but even I wasn't let in on the secret. Me! Not gonna lie, that hurt a little. Ah, well, let's forget about that. I'm praying for your victory and your safe return.
Stellen sich aber auch immer alle so ein bisschen an, finde ich, weil man muss ja auch überlegen, ich würde denen auch nicht alles erzählen.
The Knights of Seros are led by the Archbishop herself, and the Kingdom Army is led by none other than the King. I have faith that the Imperial Army will prevail, but it still makes my knees feel a bit wobbly.
The idea of defeating Rhea is beginning to feel more like a reality. Some may say that I'm returning her goodwill with betrayal, but I believe I've worked off my debt. The real problem is a certain someone else. That's right. She was my partner, after all. I haven't seen her since leaving the Knights. I can see her coming to slaughter me, driven by her mixed emotions of love and hate.
Ich glaube, die Sachen kriegen wir nicht mehr los. Das wäre krass. Na, Schatz. Okay, dann gehen wir mal zu Anna nochmal zurück. Halt, falsche Richtung. Wir gehen hier rum.
If the enemy forces come to intercept us, chances are high that we'll clash on the Tailtean Plains. The Tailtean Plains were the site of a famous battle in ancient times, right? That's what some book type at the library said, at any rate.
Aha. Wie euch so alles erzählt, meine Fresse.
Okay. Rumor has it, King Dimitri is always accompanied by a man from Dusker with a terrifying face. And what's more, this man is said to be so huge, he's often mistaken for a bear.
Professor, I have worries. What have I been achieving? When the war is ended, I will be returning to Bridget with much new potential. But have I had enough growth to become the ruler? I have gratitude. I will take your words into my heart. Bridget pride, techniques, and culture. I will be showing all of the world who we are.
Da auch nichts mehr machen könnte. Und höchstens noch bei Hubert, aber ich glaube, nach dem Chorgesang war es das, glaube ich. Ja gut. Da ist niemand, aber hier ist Bernadette. Gehen wir erst dahin.
Okay.
Hier ist keiner.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. From the Empire's perspective, it seems like the northernmost edge of the world. I have come a long way following you and Edelgard.
Hallo, Dark, schön, dass du da bist.
Duke Ire as Prime Minister. I would never have had all these experiences. I hope that is true. I used to be so naive. For now, let us join together and walk the path that Her Majesty lays out.
Was kannst du machen? Du kannst mir nichts beibringen. Ich sag, das interessiert mich.
How could you?
Yep. Dann müsste... Ach ja, da hinten steht der Kasper. Ach, mir geht's auch ganz gut.
Yeah. All right. Off to the kingdom capital we go. Huh. I feel like I've said that before. All right. I'm fired up and ready to go.
Ich kann nicht klagen.
What's this? 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 What's this?
Hier geht's ja nicht weiter. Gehen wir die Straße. Wir müssen nämlich noch mit Bernadette reden. Bernie, wo bist du? Bernadette. Ach, die ist... Ja.
Professor, what should I do? Everyone's acting like this is leading up to the final chapter in a book or something. Is the battle ahead really going to be that climactic? Am I not taking it seriously enough?
Doch, du schlägst dich prima.
You think so? All right, I believe you. I'm ready for this. I am. Yeah, we're going to win.
Aber es ist nicht das letzte Kapitel. Wir haben noch ein Kapitel vor uns. Wir sind erst bei Kapitel 17. Das Ganze geht noch bis Kapitel 18. Ich freue mich ja jetzt schon. Ich habe so ein bisschen Angst vor den letzten beiden Kämpfen, weil ich glaube, dass sie richtig hart werden können. Da habe ich doch ein bisschen Angst. So minimal. Ach, du warst es, ja, ne?
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Da habe ich doch ein bisschen Bammel. Aber wir kriegen das hin. Wir sind Profi. So viele Dinge ändern sich ständig. Daher wünsche ich mir, dass zumindest irgendetwas gleich bleiben würde. Geht es dir nicht auch so? Okay, sie war sehr... Ich habe auch keinen Dings Chorleiterin. Das ist Glaube, ne? Du und du. Ich hoffe zumindest, dass dadurch der Glauben gestärkt wird. Ja, ich denke schon.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
Wow.
This experience.
Hat so viel gebracht, ey. Ah, das war ja lächerlich. So, wer fehlt denn noch? Ich hab 3000. Wir könnten fliegen, tut keiner von uns. Erfahrungspunkte könnten nochmal sehr gut sein. Na komm, dann machen wir hier noch. Göttlicher Puls wäre zwar auch nochmal ganz cool, aber was soll's. Können wir uns nicht leisten. Hallo? Ist ja doch jemand, der mit uns reden will. Ach, der ehemalige Mensch.
Before I left the church, I recall Lady Rhea saying something strange. Something about how she would recover her mother, no matter what. Do you think Lady Rhea's mother is buried in Garrick Mach or something?
Ich glaube, dass die Rhea glaubt, dass wir ihre Mutter sind. Aber okay. Fangen wir da hinten an? Hi.
Professor, this month, we will take all of the military force we can muster and advance to the kingdom capital of Ferdiad. I have no intention of retreating to Garrick Mach after we've come this far. We will only return after we've conquered Ferdiad and put an end to this war. Be sure to steel your heart and ready yourself for the battle ahead. Are you certain? If so, please help me raise the morale of our allies.
Ja. Gib mir Mühe. Ich habe trotzdem Angst. Weil jetzt kommen wirklich wahrscheinlich sehr harte Gegner. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass die so leicht werden. Weil ich fand jetzt auch schon die Cornelia nicht wirklich einfach. Weil ich finde, Cornelia an sich war nicht so schlimm. Genauso wie ihre Soldaten. Das, was ich schlimm fand, waren halt diese Puppen. Diese Puppen haben mir zugesetzt.
When you think of it, as one approaches the end of a war, the sacrifices only grow larger, don't they? The winning side musters their forces and attempts to strike a decisive blow, while those of the losing side make desperate attempts to turn the war in their favor. Neither side will give. I only wish we'd consider those who lose their lives in that struggle. I can appreciate that, but just because a choice is better does not mean that it's good. That's not.
Bei dir könnte ich was machen? Das. Was hier?
There is still more.
Hi. Da fliegt eine Eule.
Lord Arundel. As long as he exists, Lady Edelgard will... I believe I have explained before that he is the one who commanded the likes of Solon and Crania. Cornelia, whom we defeated at Aryan Road, was also one of his. An irksome sort. We must not fail to be rid of him. He is a maggot, crawling in the filth of the world, feeding off the Empire like a parasite. I have a request for you.
Keine blöden Quests habe ich jetzt auch nicht wirklich Lust. Gut, dann gucken wir mal. Unterstützung. Oh, so viele. Naja, dann machen wir mal. Da können wir uns ja gönnen.
Summons from Bernadetta? How historic.
I've got something to give you.
Do you? What is it?
A token of apology for all the rude stuff I've said. It's only right. I hope this will help you let go of all the grudges you're probably holding against me.
There are no grudges, but very well. I'll accept it.
You will? Great! Here you go.
Some kind of embroidery. A flower. This is certainly lovely, but why give it to me? It seems like something you would send to a female friend or someone you had romantic feelings for.
But it's, lovely, you said, right? That's why. If you wear it, maybe you'll look less, terrifying.
You would like me to wear this?
You hate it, don't you? I knew it. I knew you'd be angry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why not? Do I put it here? It really is quite nice. I cannot say that it suits me, but...
No, it does. It looks great on you.
Ach, guck doch nicht so böse.
Sorry.
Nothing else for it, I suppose. I dislike you laughing at me, but it is preferable at least to you fleeing in terror. Therefore, I will wear this when I'm around you in the future.
Really? You will? I'm so glad. But you're sure? You're really sure?
If you're going to question me about it, perhaps I'll change my mind.
No. I believe you. You're a lot less scary with it on.
That is what's most important. Now I suppose it is safe for me to return to my usual strict methods.
this again.
Ach, Mensch, ihr zwei.
Linhart, I finally found you.
These structures were built more than 1,000 years ago and still remain. Amazing. Most interesting, there's a pattern to the saints' emblems carved into each of the sarcophagi. Here, you'll see if you come take a look.
Perhaps another time. Right now, I have something to discuss with you. You've said before that you don't care about the usefulness of your research. After giving it some thought, I decided that I'd like to create an institution for crest and relic research, and I'd like for you to lead it. All you would need to do is carry out whatever research you like. Somebody else will decide how to make use of your findings. What do you think? I imagine such an environment would suit you quite well.
Let's be clear that I have my reservations, but I suppose I'll take you up on your offer, if you insist. Although I'm unsure if it's a good idea. If my research dries up, you'll be stuck with a worthless institute. I do hope you understand that, Your Majesty.
Why are you skeptical about my proposal?
It's because all I've ever cared about is following my own curiosity, wherever it takes me. Being head of some institution and researching as part of an organized team sounds like no fun at all. At that point, it's not research, it's just a job, and one I've been practically forced into at that. However, since I know you've put a lot of effort into preparing this opportunity for me, and since I like you well enough, I will, begrudgingly, take you up on the offer.
Well then, I suppose I should be grateful. But I'll be honest, I see little point in bringing you on board if you're so troubled by the idea. Let's put this idea on hold for the moment. I'll figure something out for you by war's end. I have great respect for your talent, Linhart. I'm certain I can find a way to make use of it that's to your liking.
Das ist aber lieb von ihr. Ich meine, sie versucht wirklich, ihm entgegenzukommen. Was ja schon ziemlich cool ist.
Caspar, that equipment is new. It is suiting. It suits you.
Oh, right. Thanks.
You get more strength each day. I do not want to be falling behind.
I'm impressed with how much stronger you've gotten too. More than I have.
No, Caspar, you are impressing to me. I want to be training with you.
Just hold on, Petra.
What is wrong?
It's your attitude. How can you act so casual around me? My father killed your father. You shouldn't be able to stand the sight of me. You actually hate me, right? That's fine. I can take it. I completely understand. Just be honest. Give it to me straight. If our roles were reversed, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I don't understand how you could
You are not the one who did the killing, Caspar. Our parents had conflict, but we are not them. I have no worry about it. You should not either.
I don't need to worry? Impossible! I don't think I'll ever be...
You must. If not, the conflict will keep carrying on. If children cannot forgive, it will not ever have an ending. Is that what you are wanting?
Well, of course not.
Please, give it some thinking. I will be leaving now.
Also die als Pärchen könnte ich mir auch gut vorstellen. Ist vielleicht so ein Wunschdenken gerade, aber ich könnte mir das auch bei den beiden gut vorstellen.
Ah, you have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me, the reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am. But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own. That was my plan, to emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive. Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you, know. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
So. Da hat Bernadette immer so viele mit denen. Das macht mich wahnsinnig. Na schön.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours, no, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Oh, voll schön. Aber ich finde es auch schön, dass man so wirklich mitkriegt, wie sich die einzelnen Personen wirklich verändern in ihrem Wesen.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie, tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Die wollen beide nochmal mit Bernadetta. Ach man. Tee.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady. She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta, a daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You were not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
Yes, adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
Da kannst du nicht hingucken.
You're saying you'd... with me? It's getting kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
Ah, das
Why
tut
are
so
you
weh beim
getting so
Zugucken.
worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago.
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right? And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made curse dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
Wer weiß? Sag niemals nie.
Hey, Dorothea. Something's been bothering me. I kind of feel like you act more casually around me than you do with other people.
Casually? I don't know what you mean.
I just feel like you're always asking me to do things that might make other people uncomfortable. Like when you asked me to clean your room. You're not very flirty toward me like you are with the other guys. You seem weirdly comfortable around me.
You pay more attention than I would have thought. Hey, are you interested in me? You know, interested.
What? No, it just seemed weird, and I was curious.
I'm kidding. It's true that I do find you quite a convenient little helper at times. It's like you're... how to put it? You're like a little brother to me.
Ugh, really? That's not exactly a compliment.
No, but it's true. And now that I've thought about it, I like the whole idea. Why don't you try calling me Big Sis and see how it feels?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
Oh, come on. It's just a goof. You can manage it at least once, can't you? Please? Oh, I know. If you do it, I'll stop using you for my chores. How's that sound?
That's an enticing offer. Fine. Once. Big sis.
Well done, Caspar. You're such a cute little boy. I'm proud to have you as a sibling.
I'm not cute, and I'm not little. How would you feel if I made you call me Big Bro?
Oh? Well, I wouldn't mind that at all. Big Bro. Is something wrong, Big Bro?
Oh, this is the worst.
Ah, dieser Part wird einfach nur cringe, ey. Das ist so seltsam.
Hello, Bern.
Oh no, what did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge?
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want.
Bern, I've just been worried about you, that's all. When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember?
Vaguely?
I know you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help?
Oh, I don't know.
Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me.
All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Hang on, scum? They called me... commoners. They called us scum?
Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy. When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again. Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone, commoners especially.
I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Byrne, I'm so sorry. I'm proud to be your commoner friend. Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
Return the favor?
When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men. I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? I broke those guys' arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me.
You're incredible, Dorothea.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Byrne?
All right. Ja.
Jetzt haben wir doch alle erledigt. Sehr gut. Das war jetzt anstrengend. Ich bestimme selbst. Wir müssen noch ein paar Leute. Noch ein bisschen. Wir brauchen den Ferdi zum Beispiel. In Glaube. Brauchen die Doro in Vernunft. Nee, die hat ja schon Vernunft da. Dann braucht die bestimmt Glaube. Was wollte ich die denn machen? Wollte ich zum Totenpriester machen, oder? Naja, Happy braucht noch. Die braucht Glaube A. Uiuiui. Das von Doro. Schwert. Ach, das war's. Schreib mir mal Schwert bei Doro auf. Gut, jetzt ist wahrscheinlich auch zu spät, aber... Okay.
Can't let this power go on.
Training beginnen.
A question.
Ja, frag mich. Ich bevorzuge List und Heimlichkeit, um meine Gegner auf dem Schlachtfeld zu meucheln, aber dein Ansatz ist ein anderer. Warum soll ich nicht meinen verfolgen? Weil Attentate nur mehr Attentate nach sich. Deshalb.
It will be easy.
Let's try our best.
Ja, die streichen mal wieder Steine. Können wir mal machen.
This should prove useful. It's within my grasp.
So lernt der Schwert. Ich hab's voll vergessen, warum ich was bei welchen machen wollte. Ja, lol. Ah, jetzt weiß ich wieder, Doro sollte Dings werden. Doro sollte hier den Totenpriester machen. Dafür braucht die aber Schwert. Ah, haha. So, jetzt wissen wir's. Seminar. Ja, komm. Ich gebe ein Seminar.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
One step before the next step.
Den gibt's automatisch.
I must continue to.
Da hat wer Geburtstag. Hubert hat Geburtstag. Nein, der kriegt Blümchen. Ja. Das war klar.
Let's put this.
I'm a quick study.
I work to grow.
I'm finding my focus.
Dann natürlich machen wir ein Seminar jetzt in Petra ist bei Vernunft mit drin. Machen wir Vernunft.
This experience is
Ich wollte jetzt nicht Bogen machen.
I'm a quick study.
Guess all that time wasn't.
Ist egal. Die sollte Vernunft noch ein bisschen pushen, aber das wird nichts. Dann wieder automatisch. Ja, der Monat geht jetzt schnell rum, ich weiß. Aber ich will jetzt halt diese Kämpfe nicht machen. Das ist halt so. Dauert mir zu lang. Jetzt haben sie mal die Seiten getauscht.
Now.
So, dann machen wir hier wieder Seminar. Diesmal aber in Glaube. Und Vernunft sogar. Sehr gut. Alle wichtigen Leute waren da drin. Ja, die ist jetzt ein B. Der braucht aber B+. Kann aber sein, dass es funktioniert. Es steht eine entscheidende Schlacht vor. Maika besucht den Friedhof.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Mann, den ich liebe. Wenn ich jetzt niemanden auswähle, ne, dann kommt wieder die alte. Also machen wir Juri. So, das wird jetzt hier abgespeichert. Keine Unterstützungen. Ich speichere jetzt hier aber auch selber mal ab und ich sag, boah, wie viele Dateien habe ich denn hier? Ich sage auf jeden Fall Dankeschön fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, euch hat der Part gefallen. Wenn ja, dann gebt mir noch einen Daumen nach oben. Beim nächsten Mal werden wir auf jeden Fall die Bataillonsgilde, ist schon. Werden wir nochmal die Schmieden besuchen. Wir werden nochmal ganz kurz alles gucken bei Examen, ob nicht irgendwer von denen ein Examen machen kann. Das wäre nämlich sehr cool. Noch nichts Spezielles wäre, ne? Weil die alten Ritter. Aber alles, was sie theoretisch machen könnte, hat die nichts dazu. Gut, das werden wir uns beim nächsten Mal angucken. Und ich sage auf jeden Fall Dankeschön fürs Zusehen. Auf Wiedersehen und bye bye.